Hi guys, welcome back to Motorsport Manager, and in today's episode, well, it's straight after the last race where we had a fucking stonking episode. We got a first and a second, which boosted us up from 7th place in the championship up to 4th actually, which, well, you know, it's a big jump. We've got a vote coming up in the next couple of days, but before we do that, let's set up a new gearbox. So, what is our current gearbox at? Should we have a quick look at this new one? Our current gearbox is at 258. Fuck me. That is powerful. Right, so we're going to take away from the brakes and that. Yeah, we're going to take away from that too. And that, thank you very much. We'll probably end up fitting... No, we're not going to bother fitting it. We're going to get you reliable. I think you're reliable enough. Thank you. Let's design a new part. So this part here, what was that? 258. Can we get an increase on 258? We've got a risk level here. That's going to be a bonus to us. So we've got a plus 40. Well, let's go with this. Plus 50 and take the risk level out of it. Plus 40 or plus 20. 258. So the same thing, basically. And that is fine. That's 1.25 million. That's going to be ready one day before our race. Really? One day? 17 days. Fuck. One day before the race then, I guess. Sponsorship wise, we've got a few more coming up in 2 races time. Now we're sitting at £5 million. If we keep hitting our targets, we're going to end up with £1 million in the bank. That's if we hit our target. Obviously, our target is to finish 9th, or at least it will be most of the time. With the car, obviously we've got parts to improve. I want to get that sort of equal. I wouldn't mind getting that fitted. Can we do both? That's... That part's better, isn't it? Right, so if we can get those both semi-decent, we'll get those fitted now. If we go to... Bam and bam. No, you're not happy about that, are you? Neither are you. Okay, well, we're going to do that for now. Gomez can be unhappy. I don't fucking care. The cars will get better, obviously. We're going to have the new parts come in. Gomez will get the new part because it's going to be the same level as the Forneys. We do have this vote about the refueling ban. Now, I don't want to not be able to refuel. I like being able to refuel. So I'm going to vote against it. I don't know how many votes I'm going to put into it. We'll have to work it out. Now, the new vote has started. Let's have a look. They're all benefit teams with low budgets. So us, Audi Sport, Abt Schaeffler. Benefit teams with high budgets. So the only person who's for it is this cunt here. I don't know who this cunt is. We're going to vote against. How much voting power do we have? We have 3. I'm going to use 2. Let's skip to the end. I didn't really need to do that at all. I could have just abstained, but it doesn't matter. I didn't want the vote to go through. Next one's free choice tyre compounds. I will probably abstain that one. Don't care about it. Don't care for it. There is another upcoming vote, and this is the upcoming vote here. Now, Richard Branson. I'm wondering if you're interested in voting in favour of free choice of tyre compounds in the next vote. I can make it worth your while, if you know what I mean. Richard, mate, my vote's not for sale, so you can go fuck a duck. I'm sure it's in his budget. Right. Gearbox is looking to be finished very, very shortly. You're happy because we're in 4th. Didn't whinge to me about financial management concerns, which is surprising. Normally does. It's one of his favourite things to do. So, let's go to this car. Let's get these parts improved. Now, we can probably stop improving this one now. So, we better work on reliability. In fact, let's do that. Actually, I'm wondering if we just go back to these 2 parts here. Because I'm worried about that reliability. That's what we're going to do. So, let's go fit parts. Gearbox. There we go. And then improve parts. We get rid of that. Put this. That's 18 days after the race. I need that ready. Oh, this is the next race, isn't it? So it's usually 28 days between races. So if we do that, this will get ready really quickly, and then we're good to go there. What do we do next, though? What do we do next? It's got to be suspension because it's a cheaper one, isn't it? It's got to be that. It's got to be that. That'll be a nice addition. Next. That and that. Gives us an extra 35. I mean, it's plus 2 days. That's got a risk level. It's 800 grand. We're going to make that money back from the sponsorship deals. So, let's get on with Sydney then. So, we'll take the 9 for above. We're on a fucking high after the last race. Probably no chance of rain, so we're not going to get the same result as we did. No fucking chance we're going to get the same result as we did. That was just a one-off fluke for now. But we've got this race coming up. And Sydney, I don't know. I can't remember how well I do in Sydney. I don't think I do well. It's a big track though, isn't it? I'm sort of peering around it. My phone is in the way of the screen, so I've got to peer around it sometimes. The monitors I've got are slightly too large for this desk, so I still haven't got around to getting a fucking stand. I say the one I'm recording on, I think I've mentioned it already, the one I'm recording on, which is the screen I'm looking at now, it's going to be going portrait, and the one I'm looking at now, just below this camera, that is going to be going to, well, not going to be going to anything, it's going to stay horizontal, it's going to stay landscape. It's the one I usually game on. I don't know why I've got this sort of preference to the left-hand screen being gaming. I might switch it around. I haven't really decided yet. Ooh, it's going to start raining. Can we do it in the race, please? I'm going to stick with the softs. So I'm going to stick with the softs. Just go out there on these softs. Let's get these setups sorted out. So the downforce is pretty much bang on. That's smack bang in the middle. That's more or less that bang in the middle, I guess. Do that and it is. Is it? Muzzy? Muzzy or Kemi? I don't know. By the way, Muzzy is it and Kemi is it are both footballers, and they're brothers as well. Well, they were both footballers. They're both retired now, I believe. So let's go send these guys out. Let's go stats, stints, 4 laps, off you fuck. Overtake attack, same for you. You're on the, no. Race trim, those tyres, off you fuck. Now, I want to assume that I'm always going to do race trim. That would be nice. It's like, it almost seems like they randomly change it. Now, I still can't get over the last race. Honestly, I thought Tossi was going to fuck us in the ass. He nearly did. He very, very nearly did. But we managed to pull it out of the bag, get a first and second, which absolutely, I'm pretty sure that has saved the season for us. Obviously, getting another result here will be massively beneficial. Because the season isn't over yet. There's still 4 races, including this one. So there's a good chance that we won't be finishing 4th. Definitely need to carry on picking up points. Now, if it rains in Sydney for the actual race, we've got a good chance of getting the points we need. It's getting wet as fuck. So pulling both guys in. Deforney's just come in. He's not happy. His speed balance is okay, but he's not happy with everything else. We're going to stay on the softs, I think. Yeah, we'll stay on the softs. Stint's going to be the same. Now this aero needs to go to there. The handling is way off. Let's go that way. Do you want to run slightly longer? Let's do that. We've got poor and okay. Okay. Stint's the same, tyre choice the same. Let's go back to the car setup. The aero. Let's go. I don't know. Let's go there. Let's go longer. And then with these, let's go shorter first. Or stiffer, or understeer, whatever you want to call it. Right, let's try that out. It's going to be difficult because that green part for him is just so small. We've got level 1 for the race trim. It's going to take a lot of work to get anything on the soft tyres. I don't see the point in trying to run out on wets. It's not going to be that way when it comes to the actual race. All I want, boys, is some feedback. Can you give it to me? Happy the arrow, that's good. Gonna have to get a full lap out, so they've got a bit of time going on. That's dropping off. Handling is better. Again, good. Can you just give me a bit more feedback, guys? I'd really appreciate it. Why did I not change that? So we should get level 2 for the race trim any second now. How are we looking? Gomez has already turned around, so let's get Gomez on his way in. You're happy with your speed balance, that's good. We need to get both of these guys in though. We've got a level 2 for the race trim. We need to get both of them in, have a look at their setups, see how happy they are. We need to do it quickly because I don't think they're going to get around in time for another lap. So, Gomez, mate. Gomez, where are you? There we go. So we've got a great, excellent, was that? Was that great, excellent? It was. Good stuff. Alright, let's have a little tweak. So that's not quite the same, you see. There we go. Let's try that one out. Let's let him start off. Obviously, we're down here because, well, we didn't go out on inters. It's going to be a lot slower. But I don't really care. We've got a great, excellent, great. Let's have another little sort of tweak. Too much tweak. So, I don't know. It might have been fine. And there we go. See how you feel about that one, mate. Alright. Push. You bastard. Push. And you. Now, so we're not going to have time to get around for another lap. But we will get some knowledge back, hopefully. Or some feedback even, not knowledge. We're not going to get level 1 for the tyres. We should be able to be told if those little tweaks were just enough to get like another 2 or 3% out of our optimization. Can we end the race now, boys? Can we just end the race, end the qualifying? So you're happy, you got great, excellent. We knew that anyway. What did you get? You got great, excellent, great. So they've not really changed at all. There may be a 1% increase or decrease, but we'll have a look in just a moment, can't we? Let's skip the Formula E. We didn't do very well in qualifying. I don't really care. Qualifying, fuck. Alright. That's going to come down to inters, I feel. Pretty sure it's going to come down to inters. Yeah, it's going to go down to inters. So 95, let's take the 96%, thank you very much. And here we're at 97, so let's take the 97 as opposed to 95. Cheers very much, Dan. Alright, take the qualifying. Do we have time to do 2 laps? That is my question, because I've got a feeling that this rain's going to ease off very, very quickly. Let's keep this on slow for now. Right. Let's boost it up for a bit. Once we get to sort of the N, I'll slow it down so we can get this done right. Why is my arm up again? It's because it's comfortable. It's just comfortable. It's just a nice place to put it. Right. And bang. And bang. Speed this up again. Perfect, good, perfect. That will do me fine. So, as I said, the rain for us should be around about Inter. Taking wets was a bad choice. A lot of drivers have taken wets by the looks of things. In fact, if anything, it's going to dry out before we get around. Yeah, it is. That's fine, I don't mind. Bird is getting fastest laps, he's on Inters as well. I think we might just about have enough time to send out on a pair of Super Softs. Should be rather fortuitous. So Bird's going to take first, we know that anyway. But because we're up in the second and third, we may be able to push on, gain a few positions. Obviously these guys on the wets are coming in rather quickly. They'll be faster than most of the guys on wets. Hopefully the guys on the inters here, they're going to push on ahead, push some of these guys down. Hopefully. Doesn't look like it. Heidfeld's going to have the fastest lap. He didn't, actually. Fair enough. Alright, let's be very quick. Very, very quick. Let's get these on. Go. Same for you. We need to be very, very quick. No. I said quick. Not retarded. Alright. Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be so fucking tight. It's about 150 for a lap. I mean, saying that Bird done 135, so we might be okay. As long as we can get across that line before the time runs out, we should be able to get a lap in. Starting to rain now. It's alright. It should be sort of dissipating for us. Good, perfect, overheated, good. Be fine. We do get enough time to lap for Gomez and for Deforney, so we should have a nice faster lap because this rain. I say it's going to dissipate. It's going to be around about this level all the way through. But Deforney's setting new fastest sectors. If we can get first and second here, our chances of going for another pole position, first and second, would be much increased. So Gomez up in a second, Deforney up into first. So we didn't quite get ahead of Bird, but first and third, Deforney's got a chance here. We got 175 grand. We were going to get that anyway. Does help mitigate the costs of the race a little bit. Gomez was a long way behind Bird, even on the fucking faster tyres. Pinkham's here, but no Susie, unfortunately for me. So weather forecast is looking dry. That's not good. We'll take the race trim and risk taker. Race trim and I guess nurse, because there's nothing else to take. That's all going to stay the same, except that's not, because we're going to take better tyres. There's 24 laps. We can get 11 to 13 out on these. So if we take 16 laps of fuel, we'll go overtake and push and overtake. We've got attack actually on both of these, especially for the first lap. Let's change the setup. You can get 12 to 14. We'll take 16 laps on you as well. The intention is to do on one stop with Deforney. It's risky, I know, but that is the intention. So Deforney, Bird, Gomez, Heidfeld, and Nogiri. I don't know why I said it like that. Still. Anyway, let's get a nice start off, please, boys. Let's go to Deforney, who has already slipped behind Bird. Always good start, mate. It's just we've got the top speed, but we don't have anything else available to us. So if these boys can just really push, that would be nice. Let's get you to allow your teammate through. Come on, don't be fucking up. We've got to try and get fucking podium finishes here. What we need is podium finishes. So we are increasing this gap a little bit. Let's go neutral on these tyres now. We'll carry on pushing on the fuel, a high fuel mode. Who's that? Tosser, more like, is catching up with us. Let's use that. Let's use that. Is he pushing? He's pushing. So there is that. Bird is really getting away from us. But that's the advantage. If once you get ahead of the pack, you're always going to pull away. That's just how it is. Let's go high and high now on the fuel. Obviously, we know Tossi's going to start pushing. There's been 3 crashes. Oh, that's beautiful. Turvey, Stroll and Michelle, 3 of our biggest competitors. Tossi said he's going to go into pit. We're not. We're going to carry on. A lot of drivers going into pit. No. Why? Why would we go into pit? What is the fucking point? The tyres are fresh. Got enough fuel. All you're going to do is lose a lot of positions. I mean, Tossi's just gone down to 13th. He's got to try and fight his way back up now. The only downside is people like Abt, Al-Ghazari have caught up with us. So we need to get ready to just fucking go for it. I don't know if that uses up more fuel like that or not. It shouldn't do, because obviously we're being speed controlled. Let's go to Gomez. 1 lap left. Right, you know what? Let's do Let's do what everyone else is doing for the minute. Speed this up. Because let's face it, this is boring as fuck, isn't it, when it's like this? Got 1 lap left. I'm worried about what's going to happen. It says 1 lap, it usually just says final lap. Right, everyone looks like they're starting to speed up now. So let's get this ready to rumble. So he's heading to garage, okay. That means he's going to fly off ahead. Gomez is already sniffing round Bird's ass. Thing is, we're a long way from the garage. That's my concern. It's all well and good saying heading to garage, but when we're a long way from the garage, it's like... Right. It's when he starts peeling away. That's going to be when we need to start looking. I'm really concentrating at the minute. Right, it's starting to peel away now, so let's get ready to overtake. But having Turvey, Stroll and Michelle crash is very good for us. Because they're all in teams that we are really competing against. Obviously we're competing against all the teams, but they're teams that are really high on our shit-onometer, which is the meter that we use to shit on people. Right, go on, mate, go on. Forney has been pushed back. That's not good. Oh, he's managed to get his way back up, though. Right, let's push. Don't really want to go that hard, but we're going to have to. Let's go back to Forney, who is going to be the one fighting the most. That's right. Who's in 4th? Algasari and then Maria Lopez. Bird has just fucked off again. That's not too bad, it goes, I guess. Mate, stop trying... Oh, you are trying to allow your teammate through. That's fine. Yellow flag. There's been another crash. It's daily this time round. Again, that's not bad for us. He's a very good driver. What's happening to the weather on the track? Everything is staying dry for now. Pull away from Algasari, mate, please. Just get away from him. I don't want to push him too hard, because obviously we're trying for the 1-stop with him. Could possibly get you to go a little bit harder. In fact, we will. You only need to get lap 12, and you've got nearly 10 laps of fuel. The tyres actually need to pull back on. What happened there? Right, let's get to shoving. Algasari is going to wind me up, isn't he? I can see it. He's getting on my tits already. I need Algasari to crash now. I'm glad Daly's gone. I'm glad all 4 of these guys are gone. If we can get a podium now with those guys finishing near the bottom, that really does improve our chances. So, that's with BMW, isn't it? That's next Tev, I think. We just need Heidfeld or Jones to crash. That'd be the best thing. Right, so starting to gain a little bit of distance between us and Algasari now. Only a couple of seconds. Bird is a long way off. We're not going to be getting near him anytime soon. We need you to just... Can you conserve your tyres, mate? You're not going to get a 1-stopper out, are you? That's the thing. So what's the point? Let's go push. You are going to be doing a 1-stopper, but I need you to go harder on your engine. Not massively hard, just enough to try and get a gap between you and Algasari. Bird is pushing on his ERS system. We're going to do the same along this stretch here. So this gap here is still about 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds. It's just a big peloton here. There's a big gap between 8 and 9 as well, Heidfeld and Evans. The further Jones falls back, the better for us. Now, we're going to get Gomez to pit on this lap. Going to get another set of softs. Got 4 laps of fuel. Got 15 laps remaining. So 15. If we go 9. Yeah, we'll do that. Park conditions fine. Battery's fine. Pit strategy is going to be a fast. It's going to come out quite a way behind people, but it's not really an issue. I'm going to get you to go race mode, mate. So we need Deforney to do 2 more laps, which he should be able to do. And then we'll pit him. I feel like a majority of these drivers here are going to be doing one-stoppers. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Let's go to Deforney now as he's pulled ahead. Gomez has just dropped a shitload of positions, but he's going to be coming out in, what, 15th? Comes out in 12th. That's not bad. Obviously, he's already done his lap. His pit even. Bird's going to be pitting any second now. We need Deforney to hold on just a little bit longer. He's setting a new fastest lap for himself, his new personal best. He's saying the tyre wear isn't helping, which is true, it won't be helping. But I need you to hold on just a little bit longer. Go conserve, will you, mate? And we'll get you to pit on this one. Take the same tyres again. Fuel options. We gave him 15, did we? He's finished with... It's going to be coming in with about 1.9. So let's go for... We go for that. That should be fine. Don't need to worry about anything else. Take a balanced, though. I'm not going to risk it. Let's go to Gomez, who's in 11th, and he does have 31% battery charge here, so we might as well fucking bash it out and use it. He's just... Oh, Bird just pulled out ahead of him. That is a little bit disappointing. Just managed to get ahead of him. Alright, if you use your boost there, mate, everyone behind you is going to be coming in relatively shortly, Deforney, so I shouldn't worry too much. Just don't crash. That's all. Gomez already needs to push him a bit more. If he's going to be coming in for another set of tyres, we might as well just fucking push him, you know. So all of these drivers haven't come in for a pit, which is really fucking disappointing. Got a good pit, but we're coming out in 10th. It's okay, it's okay, it's fine. Let's go high and neutral. That should see him out. So Gomez is looking to gain a position or two here. He has pulled ahead of Bird and Abt and Heidfeld. Got himself up to 6th. Drivers around us are looking to pit. Obviously, we're going to be making sure that Gomez really pushes hard. He's not going to be able to see the race out on these tyres, especially now. Deforney has taken over Heidfeld. Deforney should be able to gain some positions coming up here. Gomez smashing it up into 3rd. Deforney getting up into 5th. So who is ahead of us? Chalise, who's going to have to pit soon. Maria Lopez, again, is going to have to pit soon. Bird is between Gomez and Deforney. Now, Deforney is kind of catching up, I guess. Gomez is really sort of gunning for Chalise at the minute, as you can see. He will take him. He will take him before he pits. He will take him before he pits. That's Bird on his tail. Right, so with Deforney, how many laps we've got left? We've got 9. Push up, so that's Deforney up into 3rd. We need a big gap between Deforney and Lopez. That's 9 seconds, 8.5 seconds. That's not a bad gap. You're going through the tyres like a fat guy through cake. That's fine, mate. Don't worry about it. So Gomez is in the lead, of course. What's the gap between him and Bird? 3 seconds. It's increasing though. That's good. I just want it to get big enough because I don't think Gomez is going to see these out. Well, I know Gomez isn't going to see it out. I think Bird is probably going to see it out though. He's got just under 3/4 of his tyres left, and there's only 8 laps left. So who's got the fastest lap on the track then? Because Gomez has beaten Bird's fastest. Fastest lap is Gomez by the looks of things, 1:36. Nice. Nice. So we're going to have to get him to come in a second. So set personal best lap. We'll get him to come in on this one, so he needs fuel. And we'll send him out on those, 7 to 9. No, we better send him out on these. Fuel options, give him 10. Park conditions fine. take it fast. We're coming out in 6th, so we're not going to probably not going to get a podium with him. Well, I'm not too worried about that. Let's go to Deforney, and there's 6 seconds between him and Algasari. He does have a bit of boost to work with, though, so there is that. In fact, let's use it now. And then with Gomez, we'll get past these chicanes. I'm looking at the mini-map here. And he can use his boost there. It pulls him 6 seconds ahead of Deforney. There's 6 seconds between Deforney and Bird. 6 seconds between Deforney and Algasari. I'm thinking Deforney might be able to get a second. And I'm hoping Gomez is going to get like a 3rd or a 4th. A 3rd or a 4th, a 5th or a 6th even. He's coming out of the pit in 7th, which isn't bad at all. We're going to get him to go high and probably attack for now. He should be able to gain himself a position or 2. I don't really want to push your tyres too much, mate, because, well, we're doing good here. We might push him a little, but we'll push him for a lap worth. So once we get back up to sort of this section here, we'll turn it back onto neutral. It's just to give him a little bit of a shunt along. Because I'm worried about Algasari. There's 7 seconds between us and him now. But I am worried about him. Let's go to Gomez real quick. And he's sniffing around Maria Lopez back there. And who can blame him? She's a looker. It's a guy, actually. But, you know. So we said up to here, didn't we? There we go. So he's back onto neutral for Deforney. He's got himself about 7 seconds ahead, 7.5 seconds ahead of Algasari. Not a bad place to be. Gomez is still looking at attacking here. Let's get him to go overtake mode and push on the tyres. More worried about the tyres lasting than I am the fuel, to be honest. I think the fuel should last. It's got 8 laps and there's only like 5 left. Let's get Deforney to push along this stretch here. Now, Gomez, mate, can you please get me a fucking couple more positions out? You should be able to. It's only Maria Lopez. And it's only Prost just ahead of him. They're not big names anymore. Not with the engine we've got. Should be able to do it. Should be able to do it. That gap between Deforney and Bird is just getting larger and larger and larger. He's also going for the 1-stop. That's quite clear to see. In fact, I think everyone's going for the 1-stop, apart from Gomez, who's just smashing it. He's just like, nah, mate, nah, I'm just going to fucking just put my foot down and go. Let's go to attack. Attack and overtake. He's been sniffing around fucking Maria Lopez for so long now. Go on, go on. Fucking delayed reaction. Twat. So we're at 8.5 seconds between Deforney and Algasari now, so that's good news. Should mean we get second place, so it's a few more points. Who's still got the fastest lap? It's only showing the last laps, isn't it? So I wish there was a way. I don't know if we can. I'm sure you probably could. Let's go to data center. Who's got the fastest lap? Can we see that? No, apparently not. Right. I'll close that. Wait. Timings. Fastest lap. Bird, 1:36. Cunt. So he's getting bonus points. Should be alright in fuel. Should be alright in fuel. I'm just going to keep an eye on Deforney's fuel. That's the only thing. Gomez, please, mate. You should be taking this fucker. Should have taken him 3 laps ago. Really, you should have taken him 3 laps ago. It's been a while. We've just been chasing and nothing's been happening. Got 10 seconds between Deforney and Algasari now, though, so there is that benefit. Mate, come on, you're there. You're fucking there. All you got to do is just put your foot down. It's just fucking It's just so frustrating that he's not doing it when he fucking can. Alright. I'm going to let him gain some... I'm going to let him gain a little bit of... there we go. Let's try it now. Try it now. Go on. You got the engine. You got the fastest engine on the grid and you can't fucking do it. There he goes. He done it briefly and then lost it. He's gained it back now, but he's going to lose it on this corner. No. Well done. Up in the 5th. That's fine. Can we get one more? We get one more? No, we've got 5th. We got a podium though. We got 2nd and 5th. That is, well, it's pretty fucking astonishing, really. I think that's a 3rd place finish overall. Obviously, with Daily Stroll, Michelle, and Turvey crashing, even better. Disappointed we didn't get both guys on the podium. I think if I hadn't have pushed Gomez so hard, we'd have done it. Obviously, Deforney ended up with 14% on his tyres, which a little bit worse than I was hoping for, but it's still good. But yeah, Bird came first. Deforney, Alguersuari, Tossi, then Gomez. 2nd and 5th. I mean, considering where we were at the start of the season, how worried I was at the start of the season, a lot less worried now. I think Bird got the fastest lap on the track of the day, so he will get some bonus points. Yeah, there he is. So we got 18 points. Bird got 27. It looks like you get 2 points for fastest lap. Andre Gomez got 10, so we got 28 points out of that. Obviously got 2nd there. So Deforney's gone up to 4th in the standings. Gomez is staying level at 6th. We're sitting 4th still. We are now 23 points ahead of Audi and 46 points ahead of Mahindra, who are in 6th. So we should be able to really make sure we finish this high up. We're not that far now behind BMW and AJ Foyt. We're not that far behind them. It's only 20 odd points, and they've still got 3 races of the season left. You know. Anyway, we've got Aaron Andrews here, and no Susie. Oh, Susie, mate, why aren't you in here? Where is she? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. She makes my day. Well, my wife makes my day, but you know. So does Susie. Never mind. One of those things. How happy is the chairman? That's what I want to know. And I need to get his happiness back up to 100. 86%, so he's 26% happier than he was. We've got 2nd, actually, as opposed to 3rd. I thought we got 3rd. You got another new personality trait. It's the same fucking thing as we had last time around. Got some decent stat changes. I guess marketability's gone up, which is good. 1.139 million out of the bank. Not so good, but we know we're going to be recouping that soon. But that is going to be the end of the episode, guys. Of course, if you did enjoy today's episode, please do like and subscribe. Subscribe to me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Yeah, just follow me on Twitter. You'll get updates when the video comes out. You'll actually get announcements on whether or not I'll be doing a Twitch stream too. I am thinking about doing the odd Twitch stream here and there. I haven't decided what I'm going to be streaming yet, though. I don't know if I'm going to. I might start a new custom team on Football Manager. I might do something a little bit more vibrant and full of energy. So, I don't know, maybe Arc. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. I'll let you guys put it in the comments what you would like to see, of course. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.